Good afternoon, gentlemen. So, today my lecture topic is terrorism. Terrorism is an act of violence, both followed by social, religious, or ideological differences. So, it is not a very regional problem, it is a global problem. We have uh, terrorist organizations like Al Qaeda, Islamic State in South Asia, Hezbollah in the Middle East. Africa is full of terror organizations, and so the whole world is affected from this act of terrorism. And even a terrorist organization for can be a terrorist organization for one or a group of countries, but for the other group of countries it cannot be. So a common platform is created called UN designated terrorism. So to promote a global standing against terrorism groups. So the most number of UN designated terrorists, for example, 120 plus is there in Pakistan. So Pakistan is often referred to as the epicenter of terrorism. Earlier in 1990s, when Soviet Union entered Afghanistan to capture it, Pakistan and US created terror organizations in the name of Taliban so that Soviet Union is not fully established in Afghanistan, and this even created the fact that Soviet Union had to withdraw from Afghanistan, but it never ended like that. Taliban gained more and more powerful and started to misuse its power, and it was seen in the act of when 9/11 took place, and then America saw that the policy of good and bad terrorism will not work for the world because terrorism is always a bad policy. And India has always been clear in that field that terrorism of any kind is always bad. So, so, in the recent context, when Pakistan is removed from FATF grey list and South Africa and Russia are added, it raises a question in the mind of people that should organizations like FATF be used as a political or a narrative for the West? Because when we add countries like South Africa, Russia, whose links with terrorism are very limited, then we should ask a question from ourselves: are we giving the kind of attention that terrorism requires? Because if we will follow a fake narrative and disturb the definition of terrorism, countries like Pakistan will ask questions in future that even Russia and South Africa countries like are added to this group, and so we if we are added, then the problem is not so big. So countries need to come up and realize this problem and take measures like cooperating together in counter-terrorism operations, and globally and regionally also countries need to come up and give intelligence input to each other so that this problem of terrorism is solved. Thank you.